After the devastating floods of 2022, NDMA conducted a post-disaster needs assessment to identify the affected beneficiaries. Federal government of Pakistan requested technical and financial assistance from the World Bank. The World Bank Board of Directors approved the Integrated Flood Resilience and Adaptation Project, Ifrap. Ifrap is a federal government-led project that aims to support in reconstruction and restoration of houses and revive and enhance the livelihoods of communities. Ifrap, implemented by Federal Project Management Unit, FPMU, comprises 4 operational and 1 management component, targeting approximately 2.7 million people in flood-affected districts of Balochistan. We will focus on Component 3. Resilient Housing Restoration and Reconstruction, for which a Housing and Reconstruction Unit was established under Federal Project Management Unit. We will discuss the process flow for data validation, beneficiary selection, disbursement and community-driven construction under HRU's responsibility. The first step will be the validation of data collected by PDNA. Validation process by HRU team will start by uploading the data on their MIS server, which will then be downloaded by the implementing partner for validation on field. Once validated, it will be uploaded for verification stepwise by the supervisor and then regional head of IP. Once regional head verifies data, the data will hit HRU MIS server. HRU team will then run AI routine to check deviations, and 3 lists will be developed. A clear list, hold list with deviations, and hold list with beneficiary residing in hazardous location. Meanwhile, the PISC firm will evaluate the validation process, check data for accuracy and review the list. The HRU engineering team will review the list, scrutinize images, and prepare 3 lists. First list will be a clear list, second will be a list of beneficiaries who reconstructed their house, and the third will be the list of beneficiaries whose house reconstruction is in process. Then HRU review committee will review the lists and select the final beneficiaries for further process and reject ineligible beneficiaries. The final list will be sent to finance section. Once beneficiaries are finalized, the disbursement and construction process flow will start. Finance section will extract the list from HRU server and start the process of accounts opening of beneficiaries and transfer the first disbursement. Beneficiaries will then go to the bank for biometric to verify their accounts and make the first cash withdrawal. The beneficiary will then start the construction of plinth in support of VRC and IP. Once the plinth is complete, regional head IP will verify data and it will be uploaded on HRU MIS server. The HRU engineering team will then check the data on desk for completion, scrutinize images, and approve or reject the data. If rejected, the system will intimate the IP regional head and they will have to recollect the data. The approved data will then be certified by the PISC firm. Once certified, the data will be deemed as final and finance section will be intimated for the second disbursement. Finance section will make the second disbursement into the beneficiary account. The beneficiary will again go to the bank for the second withdrawal. Then she will start the construction till lintel level. Once complete, the firm will again verify and upload the progress. The HRU engineering team will then check the data on desk for completion, scrutinize images, and approve or reject the data. If rejected, the system will intimate the IP regional head and they will have to recollect the data. The approved data will then be certified by the PISC firm. Once certified, the data will be deemed as final and finance section will be intimated for the third disbursement. The beneficiary will then go to the bank for withdrawal and start the construction of the roof. Once completed, the IP will collect data and its regional head will verify the data. The HRU engineering team will then check the data on desk for completion, scrutinize images, and approve or reject the data. If rejected, the system will intimate the IP regional head and they will have to recollect the data. The approved data will then be certified by the PISC firm. Once certified, the data will be deemed as final and finance section will be intimated for the fourth and final disbursement. The beneficiary will then go to the bank for withdrawal and complete the construction of the house. Once completed, the same process will repeat. Once approved, the beneficiary will be marked as successful. During this process, third-party validation, TPV, firm will validate 5% data, MNE firm will validate 5% data, and HRU engineering team will validate 5 to 10% data on field. The total percentage of validated data on field will be between 15 to 20%. This process will repeat until 35,100 community-driven houses are reconstructed successfully.